let's talk about future perfect continuous or future perfect progressive. Okay, so do you remember that when we have perfect, it means that we have the word have as an auxiliary verb. Okay, so today let's start a little bit different our video. Future perfect continuous or progressive. Instead of talking about the usages and then the structure, I'll do the opposite today. Okay, so perfect, it means there's have, has, or will have. In this case, it's future perfect, so we have the auxiliary will have. Oh, can I use just will have? In fact, no. In fact, you can use will have, or for example, am, is, or are going to have. That is another form of future. So if you have questions about it, if you don't remember the kinds of future simple, remember to watch this video, okay? And this video talks about the three kinds of future simple. Here we can use two of them to build up the future perfect continuous. And also, when we have perfect with continuous, so it means that we have been plus verb plus ing. So let me give you an example. Bear in mind that future perfect continuous have three usages. What is the first one? The first one is duration before another action. So, for example, I will have been playing for 2 hours when he arrives. So what do we have here? We have an action that lasted some time, that will have lasted some time. So there's a duration there for some time, for 2 hours, when or before somebody arrives in the future. So it means that the first action, that is a progressive action, will have been completed after this time that I mentioned, when another action happens here in the future. Okay, so it's like this. Imagine that this is a timeline, and here this is the present, and all the way to the right is the future. So I have this action that will start here. I will start playing, and then I'll stop playing here, and this action will have been happening for 2 hours when he arrives. So another action will happen here when he arrives. Okay, good. I told you that there are three usages. This was the first one. The second one is when we have cause and consequence relation. So for example, John will have been, will have, we can say, yes, will have, or we can say he will be tired at 9 p.m. because, so there is a cause and consequence relation here, because he will have been running for 1 hour by then. So it means by this time, by 9 p.m., he will be tired. Why? Because he will have been running for 1 hour. Okay, so here we have the consequence in the future simple, because the connector of cause and effect, cause and consequence, sorry, and will have been running, that is the future perfect continuous part of the sentence. Okay, good. And the third usage is when we use adverbs like always, only, never, ever, still, just. So when we use adverbs, for example, imagine that you arrive at the airport 30 minutes before your flight leaves. Yes, it's too short time, right? But let's say you arrived 30 minutes before. You will arrive just 30 minutes. So I say, you will have been waiting for the plane for only 30 minutes when it departs. So what does it mean? It means that you have a progressive action here for some time in the future that will be completed, and only, I emphasize it, only 30 minutes, that is the adverb here for our example, when the airplane departs. Okay? So these are the three usages of future perfect continuous. The first one, an action that has some duration before another action in the future, cause and consequence relation, and here with adverbs. For example, the adverb only. So if I have helped you, remember to like the video, to subscribe to the channel so I can help more people to understand words in English, expressions, and tenses. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.